DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David.
All right, guys, we're here.
Palmer, and guys can't wait to get
huge win last week against Georgia. So as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We're going to get right into this. We got 2-8 Arkansas this week. Hopefully we can continue what we're doing. Get a freaking win.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ready, set. Down. Wants to throw. It's Manning. He's got him in the flat.
Oh, if we were able to break that, that would have been huge.
At the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
But it's Arkansas, right? Shouldn't have issues. Has 97 just comes untouched off the edge.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse, Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here we go. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere.
We can't run the ball today.
At the line of scrimmage.
So far, two plays, and we can't run shit.
Here we go. Looking to fire.
Oh, that stupid fucking pass.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back.
Great way to start that off.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Texas offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Guys, hold your block.
Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber and just, I mean...
Turning it on!
Enough for Wingo to get some speed. God, throwing a pick 6 in our first drive, that was absolutely terrible, and that's on me because I should have never threw it.
Big games, man, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
Guys, don't forget we're also on TikTok.
The Razorbacks offense will go to work.
I could have sworn I had a Twitch one, but I guess I don't.
And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the
Third and 4, let's get a stop.
No pickup at all on that play. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here we go. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Runs through the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks
We're out here
in a
playing
good
terrible,
spot here on
guys.
2nd and
Absolutely
short.
terrible. Come on.
They're going to run it. They knock him down.
They're 2-8.
He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Let's go. And the Razorbacks are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, it has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard.
Looking for the end zone.
Phillips.
He's got it. And
My God, why are you getting toasted, dude?
Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get...
They act like freaking last year was the end. Well, last week.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught near the sticks. It's Wingo. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
Ah,
With the catch. It's
so
Moore.
much pressure.
Stopped at the
Everybody
47,
coming at
but
me.
he
That's
got 10 on the
ridiculous.
play. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it
How's
against
that not a
Louisiana
first?
Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
The Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other... Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this guy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Have yourself a day, Wingo.
He's brought down.
That's all I can
He's
say.
got him inside the 10, 1st and goal from the 8. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Back to throw, it's Manning. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to pull their way in. And he takes it in for the score.
Now, where the hell's my defense?
Longhorns.
Step this shit up.
Would tie the game. started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first.
Good sack. Let's go, 8.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Going with the ground game left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. One back in the backfield. He gets the
Beautiful.
carry.
I don't know why they ran there. Hey, I'll take it.
Making a stone wall on third down. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that goal.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And the Longhorns come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Trying to barrel in. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Beautiful.
Touchdown, Texas!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the single back. Plows through the defense. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running to the left. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Jackson will throw. Unloads it left.
Oh, thank
And
God.
a complete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking for room. It's Baxter. There he goes.
Let's go get that run going.
Touchdown, Longhorns! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Memphis. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They'll go to the counter. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those
Oh,
little runs, man, they don't look great in the box scores, but I
Wrong
love when
defense
the offense
formation.
stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get.
All by himself down the middle. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Arkansas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running.
It's all right.
Break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to throw, it's Manning. Finds his back in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the
We'll get it
perfect
figured
way
out
to
here.
open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Wingo. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Here we go. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Wingo. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
On the run, it's Baxter. The Longhorns will keep this drive going.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're working that left side.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the
Throw,
first.
catch, and sit.
2nd down coming
This
up
could
on
be
this
good.
red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand. 3
Punch this in, Baxter. Get your third of the day.
Force feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more...
Striving for the goal line, loose football. Defense has it, they're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Going to the stiff arm to create a little breathing room as he gets it out to the 12. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Jackson gonna throw it. A strike downfield.
Made me look like a freaking fool.
At the 32, it'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Quick step and go. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run too, and he's got a first down. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Rush is on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can
miss, damn it.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Manning. Release to the back. Grabbed in the middle, it's Baxter. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
To the air on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. It's Baxter.
I'm out.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. From the gun, the ground game.
Damn it.
And he's taken down after a
Come on.
and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
I should have just took the 3 at that point. Stop being stupid.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run.
Good blow up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to pass. Under fire. Got him downfield. Able to
We're
run
there.
to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Let's go. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Jackson will throw. Looking for a big gain. Oh, it's picked off.
Thank you, Muhammad.
Start they'd hoped for. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. On the ground, it's Baxter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He's now over 150 yards on the ground, and you start putting yourself in that ethereal company of great Longhorn running backs.
Yeah, there's so many of them that we could go back, and Cedric Benson and Ricky Williams and just recently Bijan Robinson. Man, they find highly talented dudes, just guys that you know when you hand him the ball, good things are going to happen.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Slams ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
I'm going to try to trust you again, Mosley.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson gonna throw it. The sure hands, it's Blake. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Makes a man miss. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Horns up and ready to hook them serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. Pulls it in. It's Blake. They'll get the first down. It's
Really?
on the 49.
He was not across.
And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
Jackson will throw. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Green.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying
Good,
to
he
do
missed.
its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll run it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Makes the catch. It's Baxter. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much running
3
room
yards.
there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Might be calling a hot route. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun to give to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can
Gotta
stay very,
somehow
very
find a way to get this
conservative
win.
with that clock. I like
So
the
they're
decision
still
by
in a
this
wide.
offense.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
No, they're not. Damn it.
They'll put this one in
Any other time they have a
drive from the 25.
running back out there.
Pulls it, fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take it.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's going to throw deep right side.
How do you have one guy back there and he still catches the fucking ball?
And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. He's looking to throw. And that
Here's a blitz.
gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Jackson will throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Wingo. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a
We're gonna
big
go for
third
this.
down stop by this defense. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Caught near the sticks. It's Wingo. Good job running that route.
It's one of those things, if we turned it over, cool. Short field, we get the ball back.
Trusting their offense.
Pick it up, even better.
Guys, you could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive. Turning it on. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Oh, what a move to get room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Touchdown Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jackson gonna throw.
I don't even know who the hell I'm on.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Pratt. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give on the option. They make the stop, and the
good game.
0, and that will do it for this one. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out, execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games.
We're going to go right into our Penn State game.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. And the Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Judicials offense will take the first swing of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film...
The hell kind of formation is this?
Coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that... Yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all
Is this the formation they're going to run every freaking play?
Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The kick is on its way. And they'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Allard. That's caught. It's Dinkins. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Now the connection takes it to...
Like, we're literally just going off play route.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. He's got it. I know you want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical in wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't, and you got to be able to work with some space. There's an entire field that we got to attack on offense.
Oh my God. Why would you throw that behind him?
Stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On the option. He's in open space downfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's O'Neal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to
Bro.
happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw
What we doing,
but
brother?
I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Headed to the end
The fact that
zone, and he's
Clifford
gonna score.
can make that run is an issue.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers,
Oh, he's got some space. And he
Let me let that
set defender.
freaking
He
happen.
thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The Judicials, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The option look. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Judicials kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They want to run this quarterback. Gets it past the marker.
You know, I really like how this offense uses the QB in the running game because he might not be the fastest quarterback in college football, but he's got just enough that you have to respect him and you have to account for him defensively.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Allard. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's May. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Here on third down. Wants to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that,
He doesn't run. He doesn't throw this ball.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Bring in the heat. Keeps the play going. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense, strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Allard. Dumps it to the back. Caught over the middle, it's Singleton. Knocked down for the tackle. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake foot toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
And the judicials will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Penn State
this game boring.
Back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Back to pass, it's Allard. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. We'll give him a couple on that one.
I would hate to be a receiver on this team.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
How was that not in?
It's really frustrating as a coach. Great job running the option, making the right read, getting down the field. You got to take care of the football now. You did the hard part. We got to worry about taking care of the football and the option all the time. Get on the ground, live to fight another play.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Now the toss. Shakes off the defender. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out.
Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick toss.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they're after him. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And that's just a bad job by the offense, picking up the blitz on 3rd down. You should be expecting that. And running backs and tight ends and linemen got to know, we've got to give our quarterback an opportunity to make this throw. They couldn't get it done, and now they're facing 4th down.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Allard. He's got his man. At the 35, he's open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe
I'm surprised this is a sellout crowd, honestly.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Judicials will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found. As
I want out of this game.
23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback making checks. To throw, it's Allard. Makes the grab, it's Pena. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dinkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have in skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got it in the middle, it's Dinkins. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. He picks it up, still on his feet. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Yeah, well, he was down.
Just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is
Come on.
indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This is a hell of a stat game for us, though.
Send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A low line drive and not his best work.
Well, a lot of things going wrong for this team right now, certainly on offense, and now you're seeing it in the special teams as well. This punt return is one he's got to be able to field and at least hold on to the football. I understand he's trying to go score a touchdown, but you can't lose sight of your fundamentals, and that turnover is really a microcosm of all the problems that they've been having today.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got room to work. Turning it on. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking left.
Holy shit, they completed a pass.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Judicials are moving quickly down the field.
Set, ready. Ready, go.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period.
Set, ready.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go.
Now on the option. And some room to work. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Oh, and he missed it. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a seam wide open. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Back to pass. It's Aller. Got his man. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Dinkins. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Coates. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Coates. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Judicials can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire.
Funny thing is, this is like the JV offense that we're running.
And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Spins away from the defender. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted deep in his own end. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team
trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the option.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab down the left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
Base 27, jump.
They'll send the back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know
another big win.
They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Until next time.